Um, okay, I've done another drawing. This is a dry stack retaining wall. I'm thinking that probably if you were to, what we probably need to do is, if you look at the bank that we are going to be retaining, it's quite high. Looking at about the entire height of the bank is about maybe 13 meters, 11, that's the range. Okay, so after building the gabion, alright, the gabion has to be there. We can't just to avoid problem. We just have to put a gabion, right? So the gabion will be the first will be the gabion, and then if there is gonna be a bank, the remaining bank, or to sort of instead of just leaving it at a sliding angle, we probably can stabilize it by building a retaining wall, because this place, it's gonna be there's gonna be buildings that are gonna be built on these platforms. So it's imperative that we stabilize these banks. So instead of sliding it, leveling it a leaning angle, we could build retaining walls, these massive retaining walls, right? So for this one, so the bank is, let's say the entire bank's height is about maybe 12 to 18 meters. So we could say the first 6 meters, it's that's the job for the big guy. The big guy is the gabion, and then the rest will be the low force style. Okay, so this one we could either terrace it, splitting like a 3 meter wall and another 3 meter, or just a single wall. Like this is where this wall comes in. So these drawings are meant for this wall, the dry stack retaining wall. So this is the drawing. Alright, so this is actually the drawing. Basically, there's a lot of labels and specifications, and so I don't want this video to be so long. So since there is also other versions of the drawing, so I will actually sort of make another in a format that you can get enough time to really go through. But basically, these are the specifications from civil engineering and structural engineering specifications and drawings, right? So the most important thing is to make it the leaning angle, the drainage part of it, the footing part of it, of which this is the most important. So double course here is actually another way of stabilizing the base, and all the other aspects like the geosynthetics, these are the geofabric, and then the compaction of backfill, cutting benches, and the blocks, they should be SABS approved. We've got the color brick, they manufacture SABS approved blocks, and all engineers here in Durban, they are recommending Geolog 400. Okay, they have a lot of MPa strength. So yeah, basically, these are the specifications that for after building a gabion wall, we could then consider building up another one. But either the options are entire 6 meter wall, or we can split it in 3 meter walls. But basically, the specifications will be the same. But for a 3 meter wall, there won't be any necessity to make it a double skin in the first 6 courses from the ground or from the base. Okay, all right. Yeah. So, and what I've also done, there is also another option that I've just, let me just take this opportunity as well to just explain this drawing in. This drawing is basically for the upper platform. You see, the second bank. You see, for like this wall here, because this is the gabion. This is where that bank that they sloped it, and they've opened up a trench somewhere here to allow water to flow out. This is the wall I'm talking about. This is the entire platform for that has been leveled so far. Okay, so this is the bank I'm talking about, that we could either retain it, the retaining wall, or we could make we could use the mattresses, gabion mattresses. We lay them in front of the bank, but we won't change the leaning angle, because these are the gabion mattresses. They are sort of retaining in a way that we call, there's a concept, or there's a recent phenomenon that is called revetments. Okay, so we basically sort of stabilizing this from erosion, and we all sorts of erosion. There's wind, there's water. So if you lay mattresses, we are stabilizing and we are preventing erosion to occur. And then this is actually the structure. It has to be supported with another cable with your one by one by one. And then after that, this is the way the water is going to be flowing out. This is gonna be the Gabion mattress. But then the thing about this kind using this Gabion, we are gonna be losing space. I've just highlighted that. Look, this amount of space that we are gonna be, it's gonna be in the air. You look about 3 to maybe 3.5 meters, right? So if you build up another kind of a wall, it's really gonna be, we are gonna be saving time. If you look at space in terms of because space is what is the most important thing. We need space, so we can't afford to leave the space in the air. And also, even if you open up a space for the channel for the stormwater to flow out, we're probably gonna need to make a width of minimum should be 1 meter. And so there's also amount of space that is gonna be taken. So alright, the third option is gonna be what I was talking about, the alpha block. Alright, that I still need to do a drawing, and then I will actually sort of do another record for that. So okay, I wanna thank you so much for watching.